Okay, this video I'm going to be going over the most recent update for us creators for TikTok Shop. There's only been 2 of these so far in the history of TikTok Shop USA. You'll see over here on the left side, they had one in January for this year in 2024, and this is the second one. It says July, but really this came out 3 weeks ago. So I'm recording this right now on September 5th. 2024, and this was released mid-August. So really this is kind of like an August update, but it seems that every 6 months or so they release a new update for us. And this one will probably stay until 2025 sometime. If I had to guess, it would probably be February, March maybe. So this is a really important one. So there's 3 main things. So one of the biggest updates, right, is in shoppable videos. The next is samples. That's another big one. I get a lot of questions on that. And then finally in analytics. This is a interesting one. I'm going to go through all this in detail, but I'll give you some kind of insight beyond just what the update says and how we can take this beyond just, what they're telling us and really read into this. But yeah, good stuff. So let me just quickly go through this. Great. So, platform feature updates. Every month, we announce our latest updates and enhancements that will elevate your experience on the TikTok Shop platform. Come explore what's new and take your shoppable content to the next level. I think they mean that what they're saying is every month, but in reality, they're doing this only twice a year, which is okay. I'll cover it regardless. But yeah, it's really not every month. But anyway, shoppable video. Expand your earning potential on TikTok Shop. Allow brands to use your shoppable videos as shop ads to increase your audience reach and earn potential. I think, and earnings potential is what they meant. If a seller chooses to use your video as a shop ad, you'll earn the shop ads commission for the product for every sale generated from your video. You'll continue to earn the standard commission rate for purchases made from your videos from the For You page on your account page. A little bit confusing there, and I get a ton of questions from you guys about what it means. Should I let brands run this as an ad? Is it going to take for my commission? I'm going to cover it all, so no need to fear about that anymore. Go to the authorizations page in your TikTok Shop Creator Center settings or accept the prompt when you can add a product to your showcase to authorize your videos for shop ads today. I'm going to hit learn more, but first let's just work through the rest of this because each of these has sub articles that are quite extensive when I went through them the first time. So samples, this is another, again, lots of questions about samples. Samples, get more transparency and flexibility around samples. Boy, do we want transparency and definitely flexibility. Manage samples lets you oversee all your sample activities in one place. We've added enhancements to manage samples to make it easier for you to stay on top of your sample posting obligations, including remember to post. So when you need to post, you'll be reminded to post content for every sample you receive from sellers, a campaign, or coupons. I always say sellers first, then campaigns, then coupons, really, because you don't want to get kind of locked up into these things like coupons or campaigns because they'll have shifty dates on when you can or can't post. And also sometimes you post, but you didn't have a certain, thing that you met in the fine print, so they don't count it. So I always say just stick to the seller free samples until you really master that system. Next, get more time. Request a 7-day extension for your sample post obligation within the original posting window. That's great. Some of us might be on vacation or you might not get around to it for whatever reason, and you don't want to get docked and punished. And let me tell you, on the side that I'm seeing, because just to full disclosure, I run the TikTok Shop management and sampling system for affiliates for some of the top brands on TikTok Shop. I'm coming up on 10,000 product samples I've either rejected or approved at this point in time. I also do make content as a creator. I'm not just on the seller side. But the point I'm trying to make is this kills so many people. Like I have to tell so many otherwise good creators or people on the fence to receive, a product sample that they're requesting from me or requesting from one of the brands that I manage. And I'm like, oh my God, I'm so sorry. But your percentage of how much you post your free samples, it tells me it. So if you only have 20% of all the products that you receive for free you're posting, I'm not going to approve you. But I will say I'm always honest, and I always tell them in screenshot, hey, just let you know, if you're getting rejected, this is why. Your sample posting rate is way too low, and brands are going to see you as a liability and be afraid to send you free products. So that's the second one. Access to support. We've added a support module on the sample order detail page to address samples with issues. So that can be helpful. I know a lot of us, we go into the TikTok shop for creator area inside settings, inside TikTok studio settings, which I'll show in a little bit. And they're always adding new stuff. It feels like every other day there's like a new panel, or, oh, I didn't know this was here. Oh, I can do this from that. It's like, it's crazy. So this is hopefully going to just clarify everything for everyone, right? So third, analytics. Boost your content with insights and recommendations. Up your shoppable video game. We've added new features to the data page in Creator Center. I'm going to go through that. Promote the right products. Get product recommendations for your next video based on your defined goals, such as GMV or growing audience. Learn from the best. Discover best practices from the top trending shoppable videos and create captivating content. Stay compliant. Sorry, we're still at the third point of analytics. Stay compliant. Track recent violations and content policy issues with detailed analyses and solutions. If you're new to TikTok Shop, try our personalized video insights to kickstart your promotional journey. I'll go through that as well. So a lot of this in the analytics tab, this is actually the reason why I'm building out a school community, because the one-on-one help and the actual attention you'll get from a conversation with me is going to go volumes past. You know, when I do these account reviews, they really change the game for a lot of creators that have been struggling, or that are at a plateau, or they want to get to that next level, versus just these features. Of course, I'm going to go through the analytics tab, but just let it be known that a lot of these are automated tools, right? So it's an AI bot of some type that's, you know, kind of aggregating and synthesizing data and kind of trying to pretend like it's a human recommending what's best for you. And oftentimes it isn't always, but there's some useful stuff here I want to cover. So let's go into shoppable video first and cover, this is everything about ads, all about them getting the Spark code and wanting to run ads. So this is going to be a long ish, not too long, but it's got a lot of information that's relevant. So hopping in here. Video shopping ads. Earn money by turning your shoppable videos into ads. Okay, so just to let you know, when you see a video by an affiliate that gets, you know, let's say 1 million GMV or something astronomical, where you're like, wow, they're gonna buy a house from the commissions. Most of the time, it was a video that was pretty successful organically, and then the people that were the sellers, the brand owners, they did the right thing on the back end, on the TikTok ad side, to really push it and elevate it to that level. I always say that TikTok ads, and really specifically here, TikTok shop ads, it's like if you have a little fire that's working out, you're just throwing gasoline on that fire and making it bigger, right? But you want to know the timing of the gasoline to not extinguish it or to not get it out of control and die out too quickly. So there's an art and a science to that. But as it relates to us creators, let's go through this. Overview on video ads, commission for creators, because this is really where we make our money, right? You can get paid fees for a brand, or you're like a UGC creator, you get like the little $100 or, you know, $1,000 a month or whatever. The real life-changing money is the $10,000, the $50,000, the $100,000 months in commission, okay? As a creator, authorizing your short videos, your TikToks, to be used in ads is a great way to increase your content's reach and gain more commission with boosted support. Yes, asterisk there though, which I'll cover, asterisk there, I'll cover in a second. To get started, we'll go over how to authorize your videos for ads and the difference between standard commission rate and shop ads commission rate. Big important difference there. I just created an image. How to authorize your videos for ads. So this is a good thing to know, because you're going to get this request from many DMs from sellers. Allowing sellers to use your videos for their ads can help your videos grow tremendously. The boost coming from more views can provide you with extra commission. This option can be turned on in 2 pathways. So there's 2 ways to do it. The Creator Center is like the broad way, the umbrella covers it all, and then the product detail page is the individual way. Refer to the guidance below for step-by-step instructions on how to access the authorization for both cases. So I recommend at this point in time, you maybe pause the video and get out your phone if you're watching this, and you just walk through this with me. But careful though, because whenever you open up the phone to go on TikTok, the potential for distraction is high, so just be aware of that. Creator Center access. You can access the authorization from TikTok Shop Creator Center via your settings. So I went through this in my day 3, my prior video on the 14-day series, and talked about this little hamburger menu on the top right being your portal to everything, right? So the authorization page provides you with an explanation of this feature to get started. Follow these steps. So let me zoom in. Let me zoom in and scroll up. So step 1, in the Creator Center, tap on the highlighted button at the upper right-hand side of the screen. So it'll be right here. Ooh. Sorry. Step 2, on the set. So once you click this, then you're going to come into here, right? It's by the way, this page, TikTok Shop Creator Center, I wish they actually showed you how to get to this page. But if you're looking at your TikTok, you're probably like, how do I even get here? If you're looking at your TikTok profile, you're going to see a little option that'll say TikTok Studio. And when you click that, inside the TikTok Studio, you have TikTok Shop Creator Center, right? So it's kind of 1 or 2 clicks away from your profile just to get here. And not really a step 1, but thanks for trying, TikTok. Step 2, so once you click that inside the TikTok Shop Creator Center, you go to authorization. This is the big one right here, authorization. Authorizations is everything that's going to authorize a third party to access your content. Step 3, on the authorization page, you will see the option to authorize sellers to boost videos. Tap on the toggle to turn it on. So this is like your meta setting, right? So by turning this on, you'll be paid a percentage of sales generated from the shop ads that boost your affiliate videos. Your authorization applies to all your affiliate videos. That's why I said it's the general umbrella approach. When this is turned off, all related ads will stop and extra commission will no longer be paid. Okay, so just know that this will apply to all, and when it's turned off, you no longer have kind of that access for sellers to be boosting your content. This setting, I'm trying to see if there's any other important settings. I always recommend keeping this on, show my data to specific sellers, because if you're a good creator, and even if you're a creator starting, this can only help you by being transparent about your numbers. A lot of the time, sellers, like when I'm trying to figure out if I'm going to send a sample out to a creator and they don't share it because it'll just show dashes, which I get maybe 1, 2, 3, 4% of the time, I'll have to really go into their profile, and it just takes more time. But it's not going to end up, changing my decision. Like people that know what they're doing, they're going to just look at your profile directly and make their decision. Show my video inspirations. Okay, so this is if you want to be a little bit private. And honestly, I recommend, like if for instance, if you're in my free school group community, I'd probably tell all my people to turn this off, just because I'm like, hey, you guys are working hard. You're showing up to the weekly meetings. You're getting like personal hands-on coaching. Let's not have some of the cutting edge ideas, because I'm at the forefront of kind of what content is happening and going viral. Let's not have all these viral videos, ideas that we're cooking up, then appear in front of our competition that could just take it and then kind of steal the wind out of your sail. Anyway, click on this and then it'll bring you here. Step 4, by tapping on, okay, so this is learn more. The app provides an in-depth explanation. So yeah, it might be worthwhile to click this and get the in-depth. Get extra commissions from affiliate videos. Get paid a percentage of sales generated by shop ads that use your authorized affiliate videos. The ads are paid by sellers. You will continue to receive commissions on sales generated from your showcase videos and live videos. So yeah, there's 3 ways for people to make a purchase from us as a creator. That's in the showcase, meaning they somehow stumble on your profile, whether it's from a TikTok Shop tagged product video, or just a random video you posted without TikTok Shop product tagging. They hit your profile, they see your showcase, they buy stuff from there, right? Kind of how the old Amazon influencer creator UGC world was, where they would, you'd have your Amazon showcase, they'd go through the showcase, they'd make the purchase, you'd get a cut of it, right? So it's like that, but it's better because it's all in TikTok, okay? Less friction and more trust, okay? So then the next one is through videos, right? Videos you tag, and then finally live, when you're going live with the product and tagging it there. Your authorization applies to all your affiliate videos. By turning on this authorization, you won't revoke authorization by code. The creator's earnings from videos authorized for ads used by code won't change. They need to reword this almost. It just means that this is going to apply to everything. You won't revoke authorization by code. So basically what they're saying is like, if you already have sent out a code on an individual video, if you turn this on, you're still okay. It's not going to like cancel it or override or be a double positive and turn the code invalid. It's still good. You have the code out there from a specific video, turn it on, you're still good. The creator's earnings from videos authorized for, sorry for this noise out here, for ads used by code won't change. Authorize sellers to use affiliate videos in shop ads. So yeah, then you would turn it on. Great. Product detail page access for products that are eligible. This is again part of the update, right? Product detail products for products that are eligible to be used for affiliate promotion. You can check the product's earnings sources to see commission rates set by the seller for standard promotion shop ads. On any product detail page, you also have the option to turn the authorization on or off. So that's new. Note, if the seller did not set a separate commission rate for shop ads use, you'll only see the standard commission rate. So yeah, they're trying to do this now because so many sellers are starting to run ads. So they have, step one, you're on the product page, right? You can have your phone, you'll see that little swipe up at the bottom. So on any product detail page, swipe up, and this is where you get everything. This is where you request your free sample, create auto-generated video. That's a bit new. Contact seller, etc. You'll see the ratings, what's in stock. Step two, tap on view earning sources to check the commission rates from the seller. So that little spot right here, I'm highlighting view earning sources, that little fine print, which is funny that they make it so small because it's actually really important for us creators. That's where you're going to see these varied commission rates. If the swipe up preview highlights multiple earning sources, it means that the product has a different commission rate set by the seller. Okay, so what that means is if there's standard and shop ads, so if you see these two, unlock earning opportunity, authorize sellers to boost your, so this is actually, it might not even show you this if you don't have it authorized, which is interesting. Like it might only show you the shop ads portion once you actually go ahead and do this, the setting, turn the setting on like we said in the last one, which I recommend honestly, because going video by video, unless you have a really, really good reason to do so, it's probably best to just keep them all on. But let me tell you something before we go further. It is very crucial for you all to know, and I know this because I've been running TikTok ads since the fall of 2020, and now it's, what are we talking, four years, and I've been making organic content since the beginning of 2020 and 2019. Like when you run ads on TikTok, there is 100% a dip in the For You page virality of it. So if you have a video that goes really, really viral, and I always tell sellers this, even though they're so stubborn and money driven that they normally ignore this advice, I say it's best to wait until the organic video completely dies, even if that takes weeks or even like potentially months, and then turn the ads on. Because if they just turn this on for you right away and start running your video as an ad, like 6 hours after you posted it or whatever, the same day, you're gonna potentially lose on a lot of reach that the video would have achieved organically. So I just had to say that because that was what I was thinking of earlier that I wanted to share. So this is a tough one actually, because I do think it's smart to authorize it for all, and especially because it'll give you access to see the different earnings of standard versus shop ads. But there are reasons to not, because again, these greedy sellers, they're gonna just turn it on, and start running these videos potentially right away. And I've seen some really top creators that had they just started on TikTok Shop and they're getting hit after hit after hit organically, and then every post becomes a tagged. They're getting hundreds of samples, so they start making that content like crazy, and all these sellers are just running their content as ads, and they went from their second or third video on the app of TikTok got 20 million views to every video is getting 100 views, 200 views, 300 views for weeks. It's really kind of alarming. So there should be a way to set up. In fact, this is a good idea for me to pass on to the TikTok team to get them to set up a system where you can set a timer. No one can turn this video on as an ad until a certain amount of time. In fact, let me pause this recording to write that idea down, because that's a good idea to tell the developer team. Okay, wow, I just had to write that idea down because that would be super valuable for us. Anyway, step 4, upon tapping on view details, turn on authorized sellers to boost videos. So again, we kind of went through this before. It looks like you'd get access to the different levels of commission tiers by turning this on, and then it'll show this, right? So That's great. Step 5, now that you have authorized sellers for ad use, you can now check the commission you can receive for videos used in shop ads. Awesome. Yeah, because what was happening was sellers would do this nasty thing where as soon as your video got used as an ad, they were basically dropping your commission because they had to compensate for the amount of money they're spending on ads. So you're getting a smaller cut so they can afford the ad spend on the TikTok platform. They're trying to figure out a way for it to be beneficial to both. So let's go through this graph to see how they're doing that. Standard commission rate versus shop ads commission rate. We've prepared different scenarios for your reference to check which commission rate you'll receive for authorized videos for shop ads. Great. Commission scenarios. 1, seller has shop ads commission rate set for a creator's video and buyer adds the product from the ad found in their FYP for you page. Standard commission rate would be 15%. Shop ads commission rate would be 12%, and then the creator will receive 12%. Oh, so this is they're just using the example of 15%, I believe, but it would be different. I think if you're, let's say the brand offers you 30%, it would actually be it would be 30% here, 27%, and then it would be accordingly. I believe so. I don't, because it doesn't seem like everything's gonna be 15% because brands select this individually. Next scenario, seller has shop ads commission rate set for a creator's video and buyer adds the product from the creator's organic video. So that's quite common when you have a viral video. So 15%, 12%, and you'll get 15%. Great. So that's, you want to have organic videos instead of when the ad, right? So if people are buying from your ad, you're going to get a little bit of a dip. This is if it's an ad, but this is if, you just went organic virally, which is exactly what I, coach people to do in my school. And that's the ideal scenario. You get the full standard amount. Third scenario, seller has shop ads commission rate set for a creator's video and buyer adds the product from the creator's video found in the creator's account. So that's like when they go through the showcase and buy it organically. Again, it's going to be dropped for the shop ads, but it'll be standard over here for what you receive. And then seller boosts the creator's video with no shop ads commission rate set, and that'll just give you the standard amount if they haven't set up a system for standard and shop ads commission. So that's if the seller's forgetful and doesn't know of this feature, and they have to pay the standard amount. So that's kind of that. That's why best case scenario, you're either dealing with a negligent seller that doesn't know about this feature that'll drop you a little bit in the percentage, or you're just going viral organically. They're buying it through your video, they're buying it through the showcase, etc., and they're not running it. They're running it as an ad, right? So fact, if I turn on the authorization, will this mean I allow all sellers to boost my affiliate videos? Yes. Yeah, so that means all sellers. We've made it easier for creators to automatically provide authorization for ad use in one toggle. Can I turn off the authorization? Yes. You can repeat the steps shown above to just do the same thing, go to the same place, just turn it off. What will happen if I turn off the authorization while sellers are boosting my videos? All related video shopping ads from the seller will stop. If you turn it back on, they'll need to set the ads again. That's actually quite funny and malicious that we have this much power as creators, because these sellers, especially as we go into Q4 with the big shopping seasons, they schedule, a lot of the big advertisers and sellers especially are like planning this all out. So if you're a top creator, I'm sure if you're doing really quite well, you're going to be in internal group chats with the brand, but it's crazy that we could just turn off the valve for them. Is shop ads commission applicable for products that were added to Target collaboration or TikTok shop affiliate partner campaign? No, the Target collaboration or tap commission rate will be applied. So what that means is when you get the personal Target collab, it's in a little bit different of a place than if you're doing the open collab where you just find the product and get the free sample. If you actually got invited and you got that higher commission rate on a personal invitation, or when you're going through these TikTok shop, the affiliate partners, those are going to take precedence. Those are going to take precedence over the shop ads commission. So Example, product A is registered to open collaboration and the seller sets a shop ads commission. Creator B gave seller authorization to boost videos. During this period, if the sales are generated from organic traffic, the creator will earn the open collaboration standard commission. But if sales are generated from ads traffic, the creator will earn the shop ads. So basically, and this is why it's always best to find brands that have, invited you on a targeted collab, because usually the commission rate is actually higher. And again, it comes back to that catch-22 of, if they're running ads, you're going to be subject to the shop ads commission, okay? But yeah, afterwards, the seller decides to create a target collaboration and invites creator B to promote product A. During this period, the shop ads commission will be applicable to creator B's content that is promoting product A. Therefore, creator will earn the target collaboration commission for sales generated from both organic and ads traffic. Basically, target collaboration always takes precedence over open collaboration. That's the rule of thumb. If the creator meaning if this is higher commission rate than this, if target is higher than open, target will always be the one that is preferred and paid out to you. If the creator turned on the authorization and the seller didn't set any ad commissions but set a standard commission of 15%, can the seller boost the affiliate video for ads, and will the commission of the order be 50%? Yes, the seller can boost the affiliate video and the commission. Yeah, this basically means like if they don't go and set their own like second tier, like we see here where they set the shop ads tier with lower commission to make room for their ad spend, then you're just going to get the rate that you originally saw, okay? Which is good. That means they're negligent. They're forgetful. They're not taking advantage of us creators like they could. If an affiliate creator already turned on mass authorization of their affiliate creatives, do they still need to share individual video codes with advertisers? This is a great question. Video codes can still be shared if an affiliate creator wants to allow product link usage for their video when used in an ad, even after they turned on mass authorization. So yeah, it could still work. You could still do it. After the mass authorization of affiliate creatives is turned on, it isn't necessary to share individual video codes for posts that have affiliate organic product links. Great, it's saving us time, right? However, it's still required to share individual video codes for posts that don't have any organic product links or that have non-affiliate organic product links. So this means you post a video on TikTok, but you don't tag that little product to create that orange tag for the shopping tab. If you don't do that, you're gonna have to go in and share the individual video code. So when you do this mass authorization in the settings like we went through above, that mass authorization is just going to apply to when you're making a TikTok and you're tagging that product at the final page that says link, and then you click the product that you have from your showcase or you were invited to, right? If a video code's authorization is turned on, this will not turn on mass authorization of affiliate creatives. If a video code's authorization is turned off, this will not turn off. Yeah, so it's saying like the individual video codes are not going to affect the mass authorization setting in your creator settings tab for the whole profile. If mass authorization of affiliate creatives is turned on, this will not turn on individual video code authorizations. If mass authorization is turned off, this will not turn off any individual video code authorizations of the same affiliate posts. So I think this kind of means that your individual video creative posts could have authority or priority over the mass authorization. I'm gonna have to follow up with TikTok on what that means exactly. And if you're confused about this, please comment below and I'll clarify things. But yeah, this is a great step forward. Great step forward. This is gonna allow for hopefully a pathway now where you're not just screwed when they decide to turn on ads. And that's the ideal scenario, because you can only, you can get really, really far just organically. But when it comes to like one video making you, $500,000 in commissions, at this point in 2024, it's almost impossible without this use of ads. I think probably in a couple years, purely organically, and even through lives, you'll be able to do that without ads. I believe that that'll be the case as the platform gets more mature, advanced, and just integrated into society. So samples, big one. So the three big updates is the post reminders, extensions for getting more time, and then access to support. Let's go into this. Okay, introduction to sample integrity. Okay, so this is going to be a nice walkthrough. Great. Introduction to sample integrity policy. Dude, this is, guys, this is so important because, like, I'm telling you, my biggest, I don't even want to say it's a pet peeve because I just feel bad when I have to reject creators because they do everything right, but they don't post enough. They like just hoard these free samples and they're like, ha ha ha, I'm getting away with this. I'm taking all these free products and I don't have to do anything. Dude, you guys are going to get hurt. Or dudettes, females, women that are watching this is going to hurt you. And honestly, it's mainly the girls under like age 25. I think they're just like thinking that, there's a free lunch in this and that they're never gonna catch them or something. It's hurting you. You're losing. Invisible doors are closing in front of your eyes, but you don't even realize. So introduction, because what happens too is then you're always you're not gonna know why you're getting rejected. Or you're not going to know why when you do apply for these products, free product samples, and don't post, they just don't respond to your request. They just let it expire. And you're like, what's going on? Well, it's because they can see your percentage of how many you're receiving and how many you're actually posting. So it's going to be really big. I've been saying this now for like at least 7-8 months, but they never had a policy until now. So sample integration policy. The sample integration policy in our affiliate program incentivizes good behavior from TikTok Shop creators and protects sellers who are offering free samples. Yeah, they have to offer that, right? To keep things fair. So this policy aims to give well-intentioned creators more options when posting sample content and limit the ability for creators to receive free samples and do not post content to request free samples from sellers. Our sample integrity policy offers the following benefits. If you're a creator who consistently posts content after receiving sample products, you'll be able to enjoy greater flexibility with posting obligations such as posting extensions. Yeah, they're going to make this very dynamic. So this is going to be where, like, let's say you have above a 90% post rate, meaning of like, 10 products you receive, you post 9 in the given amount of time, right? Then in the future, you're going to have more privileges. They're going to start giving you like these extensions. They're going to start giving you options to hire sellers. Like, you're going to get a lot of benefits. You're going to get more free sample requests because at first you're only, I think, given 5, and then it goes up to 25 when you get to the next rung of GMV. It's been a while since I checked that, but for sellers, we are providing more accurate metrics around creators' likelihood of posting content after receiving their free samples, so that they can make more informed decisions about their sample request. I said this in the beginning of 2024 when I first started kind of hopping in and helping brands, sellers on TikTok Shop with their content, because I knew my own percentage. I was at 100%. I would never let a free sample I received not get posted. I had 100%, and I would then realize on the seller side when I'm having to manage the sample requests, I'm like, wait a second. There's people out here that have like 30% or 10%. What's going on? And early on, it wasn't that bad because everybody was so new to the platform, so they didn't have this nailed down. But I would tell sellers, like, the biggest thing you can do is not send out samples to anyone that has less than like 50%. Or even now, my rule of thumb is if they're under 75%, meaning, you receive 100 samples and you only post 75 of them or less, I tell every brand, do not approve them. And this is going to become become kind of a rule of thumb moving forward. So for creators, reinforced sample posting reminders. This is actually really good for us. When you receive a free sample from sellers, a campaign or coupon, you'll be reminded in manage samples. You should know how to get to this because I went through this actually in my day 3 video yesterday, that you're obligated to post content upon receiving the sample. Failure to post content may impact your ability to receive samples in the future. So it's like a reputation. It's like, imagine you go to your neighbor's house and you're always asking to borrow sugar or borrow eggs or borrow milk, and then you're never actually, paying it forward or letting them borrow something of yours. eventually it catches up to you, and then you're going to be punished, and your reputation is going to be statistically lower, and that's going to limit your opportunities in all types of ways. We don't even know what this will end up being, this reputation system, but I recommend having good stats going into the end of 2024. Sample posting extensions and appeals. When viewing your free sample requests or sample orders completed with sample coupons and campaigns, a support module will appear. There you can request posting extensions, appeal your obligation to post if the sample you received is unsatisfactory, or request additional help. This is good because this allows for us to now communicate at some level. Let me just scroll down here with support to basically explain, hey, I can't post in 14 days. It's going to be at the bottom, right? So it's going to be once you are at this page, that's like the post video page. It shows approval, shipment, delivered, right? And then you're at that stage. Here, usually you just have the contact seller and you have that little dialogue back and forth. But down here, you're going to be able to, say there's something wrong maybe, I have questions or need help, unable to post. So it's a little bit more dynamic for us, which is good. Here, it says this sample is from the campaign. Oh, that's another option to click. How to request an extension. If you need additional time to post content, you can request an extension and receive an additional 7 days. You can request an extension at any point after receiving a sample and before your 14-day window. So again, you always get those 14 days, but you have to do it from when you receive it to that 14-day. You can't wait 20 days later and be like, hey, can I get an extension? It's like, no, you lost that. You had to do that within the 14-day window. You can only request an extension once for a single sample. Great, makes sense. To do so, navigate to a specific sample order details page within Manage. It's always going to be within Manage Samples here, and select Unable to Post within 14 days, so that bottom option we talked about. And then you're going to have this come up, and it's going to say Extend. So you're going to click on Extend. Confirm. I like how it does this. That makes you double check in case you hit it on accident, right? Once you've submitted your extension request, you'll receive confirmation that your request was successful on the order details page. If you try to request a second extension, you'll be reminded that you already requested one extension for the sample. Okay, I'm trying to remember if I have any experience. I don't think the seller does this where they approve your extension. I think it's TikTok themselves, because I don't remember receiving any of these for a brand. You've extended this sample. So this is if you try again. If you still do not post content within the 7-day extension period after requesting a sample, that sample order is considered overdue. You can still post content, however, the fulfillment rate may be negatively impacted. So yeah, this is where basically it's going to take a hit on that fulfillment rate percentage I was telling you about, but you still can post the video and go viral. Like I'm telling you, if you, for whatever reason, life got in the way and you seriously could not post within the 14 days or even within the 21 days with this 7-day extension, if you just reach out to the seller and now even the TikTok support, say your situations, apologize, and then you post and that post performs, like you get 5, 6, 10 sales, or it goes viral and you get hundreds or thousands of sales, you win. You're the queen. That's it. You're going to be in their good graces regardless of the fact that it took a while, especially if your reason was sincere. How to appeal sample posting obligations. If you receive a sample that's defective or unsatisfactory, you can appeal so that you're not obligated to post content for the sample. You can appeal once for a single sample order. This makes sense. If a product comes in and it doesn't look like it, or it was damaged, it doesn't look like the listing. This is actually this is going to protect us, because I remember I was lucky because I never got products that I felt once I received them, they were not good quality or whatever, but this is good because this can happen, So you submit it by going again on this manage samples, then select something wrong at that middle option. This will come up and you hit appeal. Similar to the appeal process. We're used to appeals over here, fighting and winning appeals for silly violations. Then you pick your reason, right? Quality, quality poor, never received, wrong size, unable to post. Once you've submitted your request for a posting exemption, you'll receive confirmation of a successful appeal on the order. I like how they keep it on the same page. I don't like when you've got to go to 20 different pages to find this info. And the request will be closed. If you try to appeal for a second time, you'll be reminded that you already requested an appeal. So it's going to show you up there at the top, and yeah, it'll just say this if you try to appeal again. Great. So here are the quick facts, 4 facts. How will creators be penalized for not posting content? What's changing? Here's what's happening. Here's the update. We're providing more accurate metrics to sellers around creators' likelihood of posting content once they receive a sample. They've actually had this ability for sellers to see the percentage for all of 2024. So I think, maybe they're just now telling you that we as in the seller side has that ability to do so. As a creator, your fulfillment rate will decrease when you request or receive sample content and do not post content. Sellers will be able to see this lower fulfillment rate and reject those creators' requests in Affiliate Center. Unfortunately, right? That's the consequence of not posting. Creators' eligibility to participate in TikTok Shop sample promotions and receive sample coupons will also be impacted as their fulfillment rate decreases, further discouraging creators from receiving samples and not posting content. So yeah, it's just going to spiral. It's just going to spiral down. That's why I'm telling you got to hold up your end of the obligation. A lot of you guys want to make life-changing money with affiliate, but you don't take this seriously enough to be a life-changing opportunity. This is a life-changing opportunity to be able to use your phone to literally pay off a mortgage of a house. And you should take it that seriously. This should be taken as seriously, if not more seriously, than a regular job that you'd be on salary for. Will sellers know when a creator has requested a posting extension? Currently, sellers. Okay, so I remember. I was like, I don't think I remember ever receiving that. So TikTok has to. Currently, sellers won't receive any notifications when creators request. Yeah, so they don't. We don't. On a seller side, you don't get any oh, hey, they requested it. It'll just not go into the expired category for an extra 7 days, which is good, right? Can sellers control whether creators are able to request a posting extension? No, posting extensions will be fully managed by TikTok Shop. Cool. So unbiased third party, TikTok Shop's the mediator. And last question, as a creator, can I see my sample posting rate? Ooh, great question. While sellers are able to see whether individual creators have sample posting rates of okay, good. No, it's not that. So this is actually a lie. We see on a seller side the percentage, and it's not just 30, 40%. It's 36.73%. It's to 2 decimals. It's an exact percentage of your rate. It's not okay, good, or better. I think they're saying this because they don't want to freak creators out. Because I'm telling you, nowadays with September 2024, it's startling how many creators are at below 50% of their posting obligations. And it's gonna hurt. It's hurting these creators. I know for a fact because I'm not the only one out here that's thinking this and rejecting the creators that request the free samples. So I think they're saying this to try to not scare any creators or scare the masses yet. But for all of 2024, sellers have been able to see their percentage. By the way, back to the school, my school community, I will tell you your exact percentage. If you're in my school community, I'll send out an invitation to you on any of the brands I manage, and we'll be able to look at your percentage exactly. So, join and DM me and I'll get you that exact percentage if you're watching this. You aren't able to see your own sample posting rate. Damn, that sucks. They don't even tell you. You can always check manage samples to see your samples and associated content. Yeah, so maybe you can look at managed samples. I think the managed samples actually deletes after 90 or 180 days. But you might be able to do some type of calculation of your rate maybe. But anyway, let's get into the next final area, analytics. Data page. So the big insights of promoting the right products. It's going to try to get this machine, this AI of TikTok to tell you what products to promote, learning from the best. I think this is actually arguably the best new feature they have, and then staying compliant. Just a quick plug back to my school community. I actually developed I had a tool linked to me that gives me access to it basically allows you to upload your videos and your scripts, and it'll tell you whether your video is compliant, meaning will you get violations if you post it. So it's a great tool. that we've been using. So let's do data page first, data insights, and then video insights is next. Okay, so data insights. Data insights in Creator Compass. Yeah, I think they're calling this whole thing Creator Compass now. Wow, this is gonna be a long YouTube video. It's a good one. Good one. Lots of good updates here. And then the video insights will be next. Lots of use cases. This is great that they're giving all these use cases, because lots of creators are in these weird scenarios and then they just get general advice and they're like, I don't know what to do still. Okay, so introduction to data insight on TikTok Shop. TikTok Shop's data analytics is intended. Wait, are we data insights? Yeah, data insights. TikTok Shop's data analytics is intended to provide creators with best-in-class analytical insights and toolkits to optimize their e-commerce operations. These analytics help provide insights to not only seasoned creators, but new creators as well, to help set themselves up for success as they embark on their e-commerce platform. It should be like content creation journey. I'm not sure what they mean by that. Data Insights in Creator Compass offers personalized data-driven recommendational insights across a multitude of dimensions to help newer creators boost their e-commerce performance. Creators who are familiar with the platform will also benefit from these insights and better streamline their e-commerce operations and performance. Check out the use cases below to learn more about the benefits of using data insights in Creator Compass. Great. Use case 1, I want to get better product recommendations and insights. Okay. How would you do that? You'll receive prompts encouraging you to add trending products that are consistent with your product affiliations to your showcase. So basically, to look at the products you've either added to your showcase or made videos of or requested samples for, and it'll say, hey, these are similar products. Potentially useful for as a discovery mechanism. I actually am going to try to develop a tool and provide that to my school community, where it basically takes on every day, it looks at the top 10 or top 20 or maybe top 50 or maybe top 10 in every category trending products on TikTok Shop, and it refreshes every day, so you have the latest of what's happening on the For You page without having to like have your brain rot being on TikTok 6 hours a day trying to research the best product and being at the mercy of the algorithm. So I'm going to try to develop that internally if there's demand for it. If you guys want that that software developed, I can have that built out for us. I'll pay for it and build it, but it'll be for free for everybody in the school group. You can view a breakdown of each category level for the product that are trending the most with your followers. This allows you to prioritize key categories of interest. So it's going to do category breakdowns and potentially get you things that are going to be interesting to your followers. Followers don't necessarily matter or correlate to content on TikTok, so that's limited in how much that can help. You can see your followers and buyers' product preferences when customizing product recommendations to get an understanding of ideal recommendation distribution. This is important. So especially for buyers. So if if you're like, okay, I posted 130 videos on TikTok, tagging in TikTok Shop, and I've gotten maybe, let's say, 85 sales as an affiliate over the last year or whatever. You can then see the buyer's product preferences and then know oh wow, that video that only had 3,000 views, that actually got the majority of my sales. And these buyers really like these types of products. Maybe they're candles, maybe they're baby products, maybe they're supplements. And that'll be huge, because let me tell you something. If you can really key in on what people like to buy from you, oh wow, you've cracked the code. I think that what people like buying from you is more important than what videos are getting you the most views. Because think about it like this. It's better to have a video that gets only 100,000 views and you make 100,000 in commission off of it than a video that gets 1 million views and you only get 10,000 commission off of it. And believe me, I've seen both. So views, virality is great, but it doesn't necessarily mean and directly translate to higher commissions. So this would be great to know, because then you can build out a nice little portfolio and aim towards where you're actually getting purchases and commission. Use case 2. Because a lot of us, we just look at our TikTok page and we say, oh, this one, like an idiot I am, right? Oh, this one got a lot of views. Let me make one similar of this product. That's not always the case. It's really going to look at You want to look at what you actually had influence in getting people to buy. That'll really reward you in the short term and long term. Use case 2, I want to get better diagnostic insights on my video content. Depending on how many videos you post, you'll receive prompts encouraging you to either post your first video or increase your posting frequency. You also have the option to see suggestions on how to effectively boost video content and performance. Hard for a computer to figure this stuff out because a lot of it's like very qualitative recommendations, not really based on things a computer can measure yet. AI is just not that good yet, but if you've already posted video content, you'll see advanced insights along with any content policy issues associated with these videos. You'll be able to see specific policy issue reasons and suggestions on how to resolve them. This is very good because let's say you get like a warning on a video and you were like, oh, I thought that video was, A-okay in the clear, and you're like, oh, that was a warning. You want to avoid stuff like that. You don't even want to tempt fate on TikTok Shop, especially like I went over in my past video for day 3. As we're getting into a shopping season on TikTok, even just having your a few violation points and being on the sidelines for 30 days or 60 days, you could lose all your commission earnings, income potential for the whole season. That's how quick the October to November and December shopping season is. So creators with high video volume will still be able to use video diagnostics for specific video performance data. Okay, cool. Use case 3, I want to get better insights on my live content. Great. Similar to video content, you can view diagnostic insights for your posted lives. These metrics include, but are not limited to, analysis of live performance over flexible time ranges. Sorry for all this noise. There's like some crazy sirens and talking and such. Breakdown of content issues associated with posted lives and action items. So yeah, a lot of this will be helpful for violation related stuff, warnings, things you want to be careful of. It's tough for the AI to really understand the nuance of it. Like for me, when I'm doing these account reviews for you guys, I'm getting into like, oh, I can tell in all your videos you're coming off with fear. Like you're coming out of the gate and you don't have the confidence in your voice. You're not using high tone, high voice like we talked about in the last weekly call. And I'll be able to pick up on these little nuances that, an AI wouldn't, but they can tell you on violation stuff, which is great. Use case 4, I want more tailored inspirational content that would appeal to my followers and overall market insights. This could be useful. You can use our inspiration prompts to leverage content that would resonate with your followers. This content will include videos posted by other creators that your followers may like or are specific to your category that will include trending music, hashtags, and topics. This could be really useful to find music that's licensed and you're able to use on TikTok Shop without getting violations. That could be really useful here. Also, for a lot of beginners, I tell them like when they just don't know what to do, I'm like, listen, find someone you like, find someone on TikTok Shop that maybe even looks like you demographically, age, etc., or age, nationality, gender, like they're just similar in that nature and they're doing it well. And just literally try to emulate them as quickly as possible. That will get you from 0, I'm stuck, to just getting the wheels turning in the mud, because that's what a lot of you just need to start if you're kind of frozen psychologically there. But yeah, prompts will be available for trending inspirational live content from other creators and can be filtered for category relevance. Could be good for category, right? To break that down. If you like, just making electronics products, for example. Use case 5, I want visibility into creators similar to me so that I can learn from them and assess my performance against theirs. This is excellent. This is excellent. You'll receive prompts to view other similar creators so that you can analyze their content patterns and use your findings to optimize outcomes for your e-commerce content. Okay, cool. Access and data scope. All US creators with e-commerce permissions will be able to view data insights in Creator Compass in the app version. No special permission or action is required. Awesome. Keep in mind, just make sure you go in the App Store and just update your TikTok app to the latest version, because sometimes that'll prevent you from seeing everything. Keep in mind, however, that not all prompts, products, videos, similar creators will be visible at the same time. The algorithm carefully crafts the most relevant prompt for each particular creator based on their e-commerce performance, content posting frequency, product category affiliations, and more. Therefore, you'll see a personal view of the insights that are most relevant to you. Data insights. So this is, I guess, what it looks like. We all know this panel where people take screenshots of their GMV performance and commissions. So you'll see along this part, right? Product diagnosis. This one says add more trending products. This one says, let's start your first video. This one says low quality traffic, deboost, try to post more videos, low quality traffic boost, get more live. So yeah, I mean, these are kind of general. It's going to be tough for a machine. I mean, I've been at this for 5 years, and I feel like I'm barely just starting to figure it out. So it's surprising to me if an AI could diagnose you and get you going and make you an A+ creator overnight. But entrance, creators can access data insights from the landing page of Creator Compass PC. So this is how you get to it. You always go to TikTok Studio. That's what I was talking about earlier. Then from in TikTok Studio, you want to go to TikTok Shop for Creator. And then at the top of the page of Affiliate Center here, you see performance data, and that's how you get to that page that we were on before. And then it'll show you that product diagnosis below. A lot of you have probably seen this already without even realizing. You just hopped in and saw it, but didn't maybe know what that update was about. Feature walkthrough. So this is the new product recommendation. So it's going to recommend products that have been trending recently for similar creators, similar categories. Budding creators will receive prompts within data insights, encouraging them to add more trending products. So yeah, a lot of new creators, to create their own trend and momentum, they're hopping on trends and momentum instead of generating it themselves, which I can understand. Product recommendations will be displayed conditionally when there are insufficient new product selections within your showcase. Okay, so maybe sometimes they'll be like, okay, you're not showing enough of a variety in your showcase. Here's what you should do. Okay, opening up your mind to new categories of products that could be similar to creators like you that are having success maybe. When adding new products, creators can view a breakdown of which categories are most trending with your followers. Great. This will also include a list of top product recommendations that highlights commission information, store ratings, and a link to directly add the product to your showcase. Awesome. So they make it easy and they show the reputation of the seller. All right there. Next one, product recommendation preferences. You'll also receive prompts within Data Insights for potential mismatch between products in your showcase and what your followers want. Yeah, because a lot of you, I think, will add a lot of products to your showcase, not realizing that you're really only attracting a certain type of avatar on TikTok, and that some of these products look a little wild and too, you have too much of a range of products. It's baby food, and then it's hand tools for the garage. It looks chaotic to a follower that goes to your showcase on your profile. When adding new products, you can get a category breakdown view of which product categories are most trending with your followers. That's nice. This will also include a list of top product recommendations that highlights commission information. Again, back to the store rating and all that. So it'll be something like this, seems like, and it'll show your top categories, which you otherwise wouldn't know. You otherwise wouldn't be able to know what are my top categories, right? Based on who's viewing my videos on TikTok, okay? Prompts for creators with 0 video postings. Well, if you have 0 videos, you should be posting videos. Let me just say that. Video postings will nudge you towards, it's going to say, post your first video. Yeah, I can help you more with that than the robot will. Next, prompts creators with low video content. Again, this is back to people that are not posting or people that have just made a couple posts and then given up. Again, this is where the community in the school aspect is so valuable, to get that support, be there emotionally, realizing that you deserve a lot of this. Solutions for video violation issues. Oh, this was all about, this is what I'm exactly breaking down right now in this 14-day series, all these violations. So for creators that post frequently and run into violation issues, it can give you some insights about, what these are about. Drilling down into these issues, creators can view individual violation details of their videos along with suggestions, recommendations on how to avoid it in the future. Yeah, that's super valuable, right? Live diagnoses. So a lot of us have gone through this and we get frustrated because it doesn't give us specific insight. It just gives us the general robot help, inspiration and market insights. This could be useful. Down here, get more content inspiration, then you click on it, and then you get into this where it shows all the videos you can do. Hashtag. If I were you, what I'd be doing is I'd be going to music. I'd be doing trending in all categories after I find what my top category is that the robot recommended, and then I'd be finding followers love. I'd be just using this to see, and this is if you have no traction and you gotta find that North Star, that's your person that you can follow to emulate. Similar creator insights. This is again huge. So it'll come up and say here, get more peer creator references, and you click on it and it will show you Oh, again, for no or low content creators. But it'll do things like, consideration of mix of content, e-commerce performance, such as GMV, GPV, range, creator tier, creator category, etc. FAQs. Where can I view data insights in Creator Compass? So where is all this good information of the AI? Currently, you can see data insights in the TikTok Shop Data Analytics app. Is this actually the other app? Because there is another app that's TikTok Shop for Creator. Let me Google this. TikTok Shop Studio Creator iOS app. Sorry about this. I just have to search this because this is an app I've downloaded recently. It's a little bit different than the TikTok app that gives you kind of like insights behind your videos. But I think that what they really meant to say is just you navigate to these screens that we were talking about above. The way they phrased that was weird. Why can't I see certain insights? Our algorithm shows creators the most relevant insights to showcase considering exigent improvement opportunities within their... Okay, what they really mean is that it's not rolled out to everybody yet, but at some point it may be. And for now, the people that are just struggling the most are going to get these recommendations. So that's that. Video insights for new creators. Let's see if there's anything in here, because I've gone through this, but there was not a whole lot that I liked in the analytics update. So let's do a high-level overview. Are you looking to level up your video performance but not sure how to get started? Our robust set of video insights functionality has just the right recommendations and insights help you progress rapidly. For creators looking to step up their video posting performance, our video insights for new creators will provide you with the data and recommendations that you can leverage to increase your performance. So I want helpful recommendations. So this is funny because this is like literally the role of me to help all of you is as a coach, peer, and guide. Entrance. So let's just show you guys how to get to this, right? So again, you go to TikTok Studio, then TikTok Shop for Creator, then Performance Insights. You're on this page, and this is where you're going to see these recommendations. It seems like this is almost the same article. Feature walkthrough. Okay, so it's going to give you like key metrics, right? Like your GMV, items sold, etc. Again, video insights for 0 video posting. This seems like it's a duplicate article, but it's slightly different. Video insights for less than 4 video posting. View aggregated metrics, increase GMV. Yeah. So a lot of you guys aren't going to be able to go from, a C- creator to an A+ creator just by like reading the robot's recommendations to you. You're really going to need the community backing. You're going to need one-on-one. You're going to need, honest to God, you're going to need a lot of emotional and kind of psychological realizations that you deserve this. And this is something that's totally possible with the use of an iPhone. It's amazing. But yeah, let's just go quickly through this and then wrap this up. On which platform can I view data insights in Creator Compass? Right now, it's in the TikTok Shop Data Analytics app. I think that just means TikTok Shop or TikTok app. I'm a creator with more than 4 posted e-commerce, TikTok Shop videos. Can I still see these insights? These video insights are specifically tailored to provide new and budding creators with currently low video volume with the tools needed to jumpstart their video content posting in the future. So basically they're saying if you have more than 4 videos, good luck and screw you. Well, you have me, and I'm not gonna let any of you, even those that have been posting on TikTok for the last 2 years and haven't seen a big viral success or TikTok Shop success yet, I'm gonna be here to bring you to the light. And even if the robot analytics update for August is not going to help you, I will. So that wraps it up. Thank you for your patience on this super long video. I wanted to get this done because, again, they're only going to give us these creator updates for TikTok Shop affiliate like every 6 months or so or longer. So this will probably take care of everything for the rest of this year and into 2025. But yeah, thanks for your patience. Feel free to jump in my free community down below. By the time, if you're watching this in 2025, it might be private or paid. Who knows? But for now, I'm just going to keep putting out free insights and value for you guys on YouTube. So yeah, thanks.